All right, so the worksheet that we did yesterday is the staff high and low. And again, you want to open this with Cami from your classroom, create a text box, put your name in it. If you don't know how to use Cami, please email me and I'll send you a video on how to open it. And then yesterday's date was 2018, August 18th. So now, when you're doing this, I'm going to give you instructions for the first 3, and then I want you to complete the worksheet. So unlike the staff, which we've done, we're talking about higher and lower. So just like we number from the bottom to the top, the higher you go on the staff, the higher the pitch is. So this note is going to sound higher than that note. So number 1, you're going to draw a note. Again, we're not doing numbers. We're going to draw a note on the indicated line or space. Then you're going to circle the highest note that you drew on this staff. So here you definitely want to make sure that you're noticing whether it's a space or a line note. And then here they give it for you. This is in space 1. So here we go, space 1. And then this would be space 4. So again, we're going to count up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and do a space note here. This would be a line note. 1, 2, 3. And then this is another line note. So we go count from bottom to top. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now again, you're going to pause it. You're going to complete the last 4, and then don't forget to circle the highest note you drew on the staff. Number 2 is you're going to do the same thing you did on line 1, except you're going to circle the lowest note that you drew on the staff. So again, you start from the very bottom. This would be line number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and draw a note. This would be a space, so it's in between the lines. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now go ahead and pause, complete it, and again, do not forget that you have to circle the lowest note on the staff. For number 3, you're going to circle the higher note in each pair. So as you're looking at these pairs of notes, you're going to circle the higher one. It does not matter if the note is above or below the staff like this one. You're going to circle the higher one. So on this first one, we have this note and we have this note. And the higher one is the one I'm going to circle. So if you take a look at the next one, we're not just going to circle the first one because that's what we want to pick. We have to look between the 2 notes and which one is higher. So again, you're looking at pairs, and if you see those lines, that indicates which pairs are which. Go ahead and pause and complete that line. For number 4, instead of circling the higher note, you're going to circle the lower note. So again, you're looking at the 2 pairs of notes in between the bar lines, and you're going to circle the lower note of the 2. So here I'm going to go to the very end of the line, and we're going to see, okay, between these 2, this one is underneath the staff, and this is on the bottom. So I'm going to circle the one that's underneath because it's lower than the other one. For this one here, I said this one's on the second space. This is on the first line. I'm going to circle the bottom. So go ahead and finish number 4. Now number 5 is going to do what number 3 and 4 is, but you're just going to say, this note is higher or lower than the second note. So on this one, you can see that the second note is lower, so that would mean that the first note is higher. And you indicate that by putting an H on the line. On the second pair here, we have a low note, then a high note. So this is actually going to be a low. I'm going to do one more for you, and then you're going to complete the last three. Now, even though these are close to each other, one is higher than the other. So if you notice that this is on the fourth line, this is on the fourth space. Because it's higher on the staff, this one is indicated as a higher note. So now what you need to do is complete number 5, make sure that you have all of it answered, and then turn it into Classroom if you are at home.